CompTIA Security plus Certification Practice Exams. Question 1. Which network device transmits data between different networks by examining the destination network address in a packet? Option A, load balancer. Option B, layer 2 switch. Option C, router. Option D, NIC. The correct answer is option C, router. Question 2. You have been asked to implement a solution that separates a large busy network into many smaller collision domains. Which device should you implement? Option A, load balancer. Option B, layer 2 switch. Option C, router. Option D, NIC. The correct answer is option B, layer 2 switch. Question 3. A busy website has not been responding well because of the large volumes of HTTP connections to the web server. Which solution would increase web server performance? Option A, add more RAM to the web server. Option B, install 2 web servers hosting the same content. Configure a load balancer to distribute incoming HTTP connections between the 2 web servers. Option C, place a router between the web server and the internet to throttle incoming HTTP connections. Option D, enable SSL on the web server. The correct answer is option B. Install 2 web servers hosting the same content. Configure a load balancer to distribute incoming HTTP connections between the 2 web servers. Question 4. Your network consists of customers who connect to the internet using their Wi-Fi mobile devices as well as employees who use their wired desktops for company business. You must ensure customer traffic and corporate network traffic are kept isolated. What should you do? Option A, install and configure a load balancer. Option B, use a separate network switch for customers. Option C, upgrade the desktop NICs to 10 Gbps. Option D, place the wireless access point on a separate VLAN. The correct answer is option D, place the wireless access point on a separate VLAN. Question 5. Your company's networks and devices were recently migrated to IPv6. Which command would you use to verify that a server named hq-01.acme.us is reachable via IPv6? Option A, ping-6hq-01.acme.us. Option B, ping-4hq-01.acme.us. Option C, tracert-6hq-01.acme.us. Option D, nslookup-hq-01.acme.us. The correct answer is option A, ping-6hq-01.acme.us. Question 6. Your network consists of routers and switches, as well as a variety of other network devices. You are configuring a wireless router, as shown in Figure 1:1, and need to allow network management traffic through. Which protocol should be removed from the blocked list? Option A, SMTP. Option B, SNMP. Option C, IKE. The correct answer is option B, SNMP. Question 7. Which protocol suite uses 128-bit IP addresses? Option A, IPv4. Option B, IPv5. Option C, IPv6. Option D, network interface cards. The correct answer is option C, IPv6. Question 8. Your newly configured SMTP mail server is not receiving mail from the internet. You realize you did not configure any DNS records for SMTP mail transfer. Which type of DNS resource record must you create? Option A, name. Option B, MX. Option C, PTR. Option D, AA. The correct answer is option B, MX. Question 9. While troubleshooting connectivity to your remote file server, you realize that a firewall is preventing you from pinging the server. Which type of firewall rule should you create to allow ping traffic? Option A, UDP. Option B, IGMP. Option C, TCP. Option D, ICMP. The correct answer is option D, ICMP. Question 10. 199.126.19.71 is an example of which type of address? Option A, IPv4. Option B, port. Option C, IPv6. Option D, MAC. The correct answer is option A, IPv4. Question 11. Your Linux virtual file server is running out of disk space. It has been decided that a network storage appliance on a dedicated TCP/IP network will provide disk space to your file server. Which type of SAN disk access protocol will be used by the file server? Option A, Fiber Channel SAN. Option B, SMB. Option C, iSCSI. Option D, TCP/IP. The correct answer is option C, iSCSI. Question 12. Your SAN solution uses optical technology designed solely for high-speed connectivity from servers to disk storage. Which type of SAN is this? Option A, Fiber Channel SAN. Option B, SMB. Option C, iSCSI. Option D, TCP/IP. The correct answer is option A, Fiber Channel SAN. Question 13. How do FCOE and iSCSI differ? Option A, FCOE uses TCP, iSCSI uses UDP. Option B, ISCSI uses TCP, FCOE uses UDP. Option C, FCOE uses TCP/IP, iSCSI does not. Option D, iSCSI uses TCP/IP, FCOE does not. The correct answer is option D, iSCSI uses TCP/IP, FCOE does not. Question 14. Which TCP/IP protocol uses TCP ports 20 and 21? Option A, SNMP. Option B, the DNS. Option C, HTTP. Option D, FTP. The correct answer is option D, FTP. Question 15. Which TCP/IP protocol does not have authentication configuration options? Option A, TFTP. Option B, FTP. Option C, SNMP. Option D, SMTP. The correct answer is option A, TFTP. Trivial Trial Transport Protocol. Question 16. Which of the following is Telnet used for? Option A, verifying routers in a transmission path. Option B, performing encrypted remote command line management. Option C, performing clear text remote command line management. Option D, forcing the retrieval of operating system updates. The correct answer is option C, performing clear text remote command line management. Question 17. Stacy, your assistant, has captured network traffic on your LAN for a 24-hour period, as shown in Figure 1 to 2. You would like to view network traffic related to users connecting to websites. Which protocol in the protocol column should you filter by? Option A, HTTP. Option B, the DNS. Option C, TCP. Option D, SSDP. The correct answer is option A, HTTP. Question 18. Which network protocol is not routable? Option A, HTTP. Option B, the DNS. Option C, NetBIOS. Option D, Telnet. The correct answer is option C, NetBIOS. Question 19. Your wiring closet consists of 3 24-port Ethernet switches all linked together. Computers from the accounting department are plugged into each Ethernet switch, as are computers from the research department. Your manager asks you to ensure computers in the accounting department are on a different network than computers in the research department. What could you do? Choose 2. Option A, replace the Ethernet switches with Ethernet hubs. Option B, configure all accounting computers on the same TCP/IP subnet, example 192.268.2.0/24, and configure all research computers on their own TCP/IP subnet, example 192.168.3.0/16. Option C, configure an accounting VLAN that includes the accounting computers and a research VLAN that includes the research computers. Option D, configure all accounting computers on the same TCP/IP subnet, example 192.168.2.0/24, and configure all research computers on their own TCP/IP subnet, example 192.168.3.0/24. The correct answer is option C, D. Question 20. What type of address is FA80DCA6D048CBA6BD06? Option A, IPv4. Option B, IPv6. Option C, MAC. Option D, DMZ. The correct answer is option B, IPv6. Question 21. Which of the following statements regarding DNS are true? Choose 2. Option A. It resolves NetBIOS computer names to IP addresses. Option B. Client-to-server queries use TCP port 53. Option C. It resolves FQDNs to IP addresses. Option D. Given an IP address, DNS can return an FQDN. The correct answer is option C, D. Question 22. Which protocol uses TCP port 443? Option A, FTPS. Option B, HTTP. Option C, HTTPS. Option D, SSH. The correct answer is option C, HTTPS. Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. Question 23. You are troubleshooting TCP/IP settings on a workstation. The workstation IP address is 10.17.6.8/24. The DNS server setting is set to 199.126.129.86, and the default gateway setting is set to 10.17.5.6. The router has a public IP address of 199.126.129.76/24 and a private internal IP address of 10.17.5.6/24. This workstation is the only station on the network that cannot connect to the internet. What should you do? Option A. Change the DNS server setting to 10.17.5.6. Option B. Change the router private internal IP address to 10.17.6.6. Option C. Change the workstation IP address to 10.17.5.8. Option D. Change the default gateway setting to 199.126.129.76. The correct answer is option C. Change the workstation IP address to 10.17.5.8. Question 24. You need a server to store router configuration files. The server must not require a username or password. Which type of server is the best choice? Option A. Windows File Server. Option B. FTP. Option C. TFTP. Option D. FTPS. The correct answer is option C, TFTP. Question 25. Which TCP/IP protocol is designed to synchronize time between computers? Option A. SNMP. Option B. Windows Time Sync. Option C. NTP. Option D. SMTP. The correct answer is option C, NTP. Question 26. Which TCP/IP protocol gives administrators a remote command prompt to a network service? Option A. POP. Option B. HARP. Option C. UDP. Option D. Telnet. The correct answer is option D, Telnet. Question 27. While capturing network traffic, you notice some packets destined for UDP port 69. What type of network traffic is this? Option A. FTP. Option B. TFTP. Option C. SNMP. Option D. PIMAP. The correct answer is option B, TFTP. Question 28. Which TCP/IP protocols use encryption to secure data transmissions? Option A. SCP, DNS, SSH. Option B. SSH, SCP, Telnet. Option C. HTTPS, FTP, SSH. Option D. SSH, SCP, FTPS. The correct answer is option D, SSH, SCP, FTPS. Question 29. Which of the following network connectivity devices function primarily using computer MAC addresses? Choose 2. Option A. Router. Option B. Bridge. Option C. Hub. Option D. Switch. The correct answer is option B, D. Question 30. Which of the following are considered TCP/IP transport protocols? Choose 2. Option A. HTTP. Option B. TCP. Option C. Telnet. Option D. UDP. The correct answer is option B, D. Question 31. Your Vancouver users cannot connect to a corporate web server housed in Seattle, but they can connect to internet websites. The network technicians in Seattle insist the web server is running because Seattle users have no problem connecting to the Seattle web server. From the Vancouver network, you ping the Seattle web server but do not get a reply. Which tool should you use next? Option A. Tracert. Option B. IP protocol configuration. Option C. Telnet. Option D, HTTP. The correct answer is option A, Tracert. Question 32. A workstation has an IP address of 169.254.46.86. The server administrators realize the DHCP service is offline, so they start the DHCP service. What command should be used next on the workstation to immediately obtain a valid TCP/IP configuration? Option A, ping T. Option B, Tracert. Option C, netstat A. Option D, IP protocol configuration/renew. The correct answer is option D, IP protocol configuration/renew. Question 33. Which of the following is a security best practice for configuring an Ethernet switch? Option A, disable unused ports and assign MAC addresses to enabled ports. Option B, disable unused ports and configure enabled ports for half duplex. Option C, disable unused ports and configure additional VLANs. Option D, disable unused ports and configure enabled ports for full duplex. The correct answer is option A, disable unused ports and assign MAC addresses to enabled ports. Question 34. You are attempting to connect to one of your user's computers using RDP but cannot get connected. A new firewall has been installed on your network. Which port must be opened on the firewall to allow RDP traffic? Option A, 143. Option B, 389. Option C, 3389. Option D, 443. The correct answer is option C, 3389. Question 35. Your company issues smartphones to employees for business use. Corporate policy dictates that all data stored on smartphones must be encrypted. To which fundamental security concept does this apply? Option A, confidentiality. Option B, integrity. Option C, availability. Option D, accountability. The correct answer is option A, confidentiality. Question 36. You are the network administrator for your company. Your manager has asked you to evaluate cloud backup solutions for remote branch offices. To which fundamental security concept does this apply? Option A, confidentiality. Option B, integrity. Option C, availability. Option D, accountability. The correct answer is option C, availability. Question 37. Your company requires all desktop computers to run a malware detection program twice daily. You configure your network so that only the specific digital version of the executable program that you specify is allowed to run. To which fundamental security concept does this apply? Option A, confidentiality. Option B, integrity. Option C, availability. Option D, accountability. The correct answer is option B, integrity. Question 38. You store personal documents and spreadsheets with a cloud provider. You would like your data to be available only to people having a special unlock key. What should you apply to your documents and spreadsheets? Option A, file permissions. Option B, file hashing. Option C, file backup. Option D, file encryption. The correct answer is option D, file encryption. Question 39. You would like to send a confidential message to a family member through email, but you have no way of encrypting the message. What alternative method would allow you to achieve your goal? Option A, PKI. Option B, file hashing. Option C, steganography. Option D, file permissions. The correct answer is option C, steganography. Question 40. A corporate security policy emphasizes data confidentiality, and you must configure computing devices accordingly. What should you do? Choose 2. Option A, install smart card readers so users can identify themselves before sending important email messages. Option B, enforce SD card encryption on smartphones issued to employees. Option C, configure a server failover cluster to ensure sensitive documents are always available. Option D, set file and folder permissions to control user file access. The correct answer is option B, D. Question 41. Michelle, an IT security expert, grants permissions to folders on a file server to allow marketing users to modify marketing documents. Which information security goal has been satisfied? Option A, confidentiality. Option B, integrity. Option C, availability. Option D, safety. The correct answer is option A, confidentiality. Question 42. You need to implement a solution that ensures data stored on a USB removable drive has not been tampered with. What should you implement? Option A, file encryption. Option B is steganography. Option C, file backup. Option D, file hashing. The correct answer is option D, file hashing. Question 43. Anna must send an important email message to Glenn, the Director of Human Resources, HR. Corporate policy states that messages to HR must be digitally signed. Which of the following statements is correct? Option A, Anna's public key is used to create the digital signature. Option B, Anna's public key is used to verify the digital signature. Option C, Glenn's private key is used to create the digital signature. Option D, Glenn's private key is used to verify the digital signature. The correct answer is option B. Anna's public key is used to verify the digital signature. Question 44. John is issuing a digital certificate for Carolyn's computer. What can the certificate be used for? Choose 2. Option A, setting permissions on sensitive files. Option B, encrypting sensitive files. Option C, verifying the computer's identity to secure servers. Option D is sending encrypted email messages. The correct answer is option B, C. Question 45. Every month, Gene downloads and tests the latest software patches before applying them to production smartphones. To which security goal does this example apply? Option A, confidentiality. Option B, integrity. Option C, availability. Option D, safety. The correct answer is option C, availability. Question 46. You are evaluating public cloud-based email hosting solutions. All vendors state that multiple servers are always running to ensure mailboxes are available. What is this an example of? Option A, clustering. Option B, steganography. Option C, digital mailbox signatures. Option D, mailbox duplicity. The correct answer is option A, clustering. Question 47. Your network allows only trusted scripts to run on managed devices. You write a script that must run on all managed devices. What must you do? Place the following correct steps in proper order. Choose 3. Option A, obtain a trusted digital certificate and install it on your computer. Option B, export the private key from your digital certificate to all managed devices. Option C, create the script. Option D, digitally sign the script. The correct answer is option A, C, D. Question 48. Which of the following is depicted in figure 2:1? Option A, authentication. Option B, authorization. Option C, non-repudiation. Option D, identification. The correct answer is option D, identification. Question 49. Match the following security controls: nightly backups, disk mirroring, file permissions, mailbox encryption, digitally signing scripts. Which are availability controls? Option A, nightly backups and disk mirroring. Option B, file permissions and mailbox encryption. Option C, digitally signing scripts. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option A, nightly backups and disk mirroring. Availability controls ensure uptime and data recovery, backups, mirroring, confidentiality, permissions, encryption, integrity, signing scripts. Question 50. You would like to track the modification of sensitive trade secret files. What should you implement? Option A, auditing. Option B, encryption. Option C, file hashing. Option D, disk mirroring. The correct answer is option A, auditing. Question 51. Which party determines how data labels are assigned? Option A, custodian. Option B, owner. Option C, server administrator. Option D, human resources department. The correct answer is option B, owner. Question 52. Which of the following organizes the appropriate identification methods from least secure to most secure? Option A, smart card, retinal scan, password. Option B, retinal scan, password, smart card. Option C, username and password, smart card, retinal scan. Option D, ACL, username and password, retinal scan. The correct answer is option C, username and password, smart card, retinal scan. Question 53. You are explaining how the corporate file auditing policy will work to a new IT employee. Place the following items in the correct order. Option A. A user opens a file, modifies the contents, and then saves the file. Option B. A server validates a correct username and password combination. Option C. A user provides a username and password at a logon screen. Option D. The file activity generated by the user is logged. The correct answer is option C, B, A, D. Question 54. Your manager has asked you to implement a solution that will prevent users from viewing inappropriate websites. Which solution should you employ? Option A, router ACLS. Option B, website permissions. Option C, proxy server. Option D, digital certificates. The correct answer is option C, proxy server. Question 55. Trinity uses her building access card to enter a work facility after hours. She has access to only the second floor. What is this an example of? Option A, authorization. Option B, authentication. Option C, accountability. Option D, confidentiality. The correct answer is option A, authorization. Question 56. Sean is capturing Wi-Fi network traffic using a packet analyzer and is able to read the contents of network transmissions. What can be done to keep network transmissions private? Option A, install digital certificates on each transmitting device. Option B is set a strong administrator password for the Wi-Fi router. Option C, use smart card authentication. Option D, encrypt the Wi-Fi traffic. The correct answer is option D, encrypt the Wi-Fi traffic. Question 57. Which security mechanisms can be used for the purpose of non-repudiation? Choose 2. Option A, encryption. Option B, clustering. Option C, auditing. Option D, digital signatures. The correct answer is option C, D. Question 58. You are the network administrator for a pharmaceutical firm. Last month, the company hired a third party to conduct a security audit. From the audit findings, you learn that customers' confidential medical data is not properly secured. Which security concept has been ignored in this case? Option A, a due diligence. Option B, a due care. Option C, due process. Option D, separation of duties. The correct answer is option B, due care. Question 59. Which of the following are the best examples of the custodian security role? Choose 3. Option A, human resources department employee. Option B, a server backup operator. Option C, CEO. Option D, law enforcement employee responsible for signing out evidence. The correct answer is option A, B, D. Question 60. Franco, an accountant, accesses a shared network folder containing travel expense documents to which he has read and write access. What is this an example of? Option A, privilege escalation. Option B, a due care. Option C, authorization. Option D, authentication. The correct answer is option C, authorization. Question 61. A large corporation requires new employees to present a driver's license and passport to a security officer before receiving a company-issued laptop. Which security principle does this map to? Option A, authorization. Option B, confidentiality. Option C, identification. Option D, custodian. The correct answer is option C, identification. Question 62. Choose the best example of authentication from the following. Option A, a vulnerability monitoring. Option B, PKI certificate exchange. Option C, power supply redundancy. Option D, application bug exploitation. The correct answer is option B, PKI certificate exchange. Question 63. Rayleigh is the new network administrator for a legal firm. She studies the existing file server folder structures and permissions and quickly realizes the previous administrator did not properly secure legal documents in these folders. She sets the appropriate file and folder permissions to ensure only the appropriate users can access the data, based on corporate policy. What security role has Rayleigh undertaken? Option A, custodian. Option B, data owner. Option C, user. Option D, power user. The correct answer is option A, custodian. Question 64. From the following list, which best describes authentication? Option A, logging into a TFTP server with a username and password. Option B, using a username, password, and token card to connect to the corporate VPN. Option C, checking corporate webmail on a secured website. Option D, copying files from a server to a USB flash drive. The correct answer is option B, using a username, password, and token card to connect to the corporate VPN. Question 65. While experimenting with various server network configurations, you discover an unknown weakness in the server operating system that could allow a remote attacker to connect to the server with administrative privileges. What have you discovered? Option A, exploit. Option B, bug. Option C, a vulnerability. Option D, denial of service. The correct answer is option C, vulnerability. Question 66. Sean is a security consultant and has been hired to perform a network penetration test against his client's network. Sean's role is best described as option A, white hat hacker. Option B, black hat hacker. Option C, gray hat hacker. Option D, purple hat hacker. The correct answer is option A, white hat hacker. Question 67. Which of the following are classified as availability solutions? Choose 2. Option A, auditing. Option B, RAID. Option C, file server backups. Option D, smart card authentication. The correct answer is option B, C. Question 68. You are reviewing document security on your private cloud document server. You notice employees in the sales department have been given full permissions to all project documents. Sales personnel should have only read permissions to all project documents. Which security principle has been violated? Option A, separation of duties. Option B, least privilege. Option C, job rotation. Option D, integrity. The correct answer is option B, least privilege. Question 69. The primary purpose of security policies is to: option A, establish legal grounds for prosecution. Option B, improve IT service performance. Option C, reduce the risk of security breaches. Option D, ensure users are accountable for their actions. The correct answer is option C, reduce the risk of security breaches. Question 70. You have been tasked with creating a corporate security policy regarding smartphone usage for business purposes. What should you do first? Option A, issue smartphones to all employees. Option B, obtain support from management. Option C, get a legal opinion. Option D, create the first draft of the policy. The correct answer is option B, obtain support from management. Question 71. Christine is the server administrator for Contoso Corporation. Her manager provided step-by-step security policies outlining how servers should be configured to maximize security. Which type of security policy will Christine be implementing? Option A, mail server acceptable use policy. Option B, a VPN server acceptable use policy. Option C, procedural policy. Option D, file server acceptable use policy. The correct answer is option C, procedural policy. Question 72. Which of the following are examples of PII? Choose 2. Option A, private IP address on an internal network. Option B, mobile phone number. Option C, digital certificate. Option D, gender. The correct answer is option B, C. Question 73. After a lengthy interviewing process, your company hired a new payroll clerk named Stacy. Stacy will be using a web browser on a company computer at the office to access the payroll application on a public cloud provider website over the internet. Which type of document should Stacy read and sign? Option A, Internet Acceptable Use Policy. Option B, Password Policy. Option C, Service Level Agreement. Option D, Remote Access Acceptable Use Policy. The correct answer is option A, Internet Acceptable Use Policy. Question 74. You are configuring a password policy for users in the Berlin office. Passwords must be changed every 60 days. You must ensure that user passwords cannot be changed more than once within the 60-day interval. What should you configure? Option A, minimum password age. Option B, maximum password age. Option C, password complexity. Option D, password history. The correct answer is option A, minimum password age. Question 75. You have been hired as a consultant by a pharmaceutical company. The company is concerned that confidential drug research documents might be recovered from disposed hard disks. What should you recommend? Option A, format the hard drives. Option B, repartition the hard drives. Option C, freeze the hard drives. Option D, physically shred the hard drives. The correct answer is option D, physically shred the hard drives. Question 76. Acme Corporation is upgrading its network routers. The old routers will be sent to the head office before they are disposed of. What must be done to the routers prior to disposal to minimize security breaches? Option A, change the router privileged mode password. Option B, remove DNS server entries from the router configuration. Option C, set the router to factory default settings. Option D, format the router hard drive. The correct answer is option C, set the router to factory default settings. Question 77. Your company has decided to adopt a public cloud device management solution where all devices are centrally managed from a website hosted on servers in a data center. Management has instructed you to ensure that the solution is reliable and always available. Which type of document should you focus on? Option A, password policy. Option B, service level agreement. Option C, remote access acceptable use policy. Option D, a mobile device acceptable use policy. The correct answer is option B, service level agreement. Question 78. Which of the following best embodies the concept of least privilege? Option A, detecting inappropriate internet use. Option B, detecting malware running without elevated privileges. Option C, assigning users full control permissions to network resources. Option D, assigning needed permissions to enable users to complete a task. The correct answer is option D, assigning needed permissions to enable users to complete a task. Question 79. The creation of data security policies is most affected by which two factors? Choose two. Option A, industry regulations. Option B, IP addressing scheme being used. Option C, operating system version being used. Option D, PII. The correct answer is option A, D. Question 80. As the network administrator for your company, you are creating a security policy such that devices connecting to the corporate VPN must have a trusted digital certificate installed. Which type of security policy are you creating? Option A, mobile device encryption policy. Option B, accountability policy. Option C, authentication policy. Option D, remote access policy. The correct answer is option D, remote access policy. Question 81. You are reviewing surveillance camera footage after items have gone missing from your company's office in the evenings. On the video you notice an unidentified person entering the building's main entrance behind an employee who unlocked the door with their swipe card. What type of security breach is this? Option A, tailgating. Option B, man-trapping. Option C, horseback riding. Option D, door jamming. The correct answer is option A, tailgating. Question 82. You received the email message shown here. What type of threat is this? Dear valued Acme Bank customer. Option A, the denial of service. Option B, phishing attack. Option C, zero-day exploit. Option D, ping of death. The correct answer is option B, phishing attack. Question 83. You are testing your router configuration and discover a security vulnerability. After searching the internet, you realize that this vulnerability is unknown. Which type of attack is your router vulnerable to? Option A, the denial of service. Option B, phishing attack. Option C, zero-day exploit. Option D, ping of death. The correct answer is option C, zero-day exploit. Question 84. Which of the following options best describe proper usage of PII? Choose 2. Option A, law enforcement tracking an internet offender. Option B, distributing an email contact list to marketing firms. Option C, logging into a secured laptop using a fingerprint scanner. Option D, a due diligence. The correct answer is option A, C. Question 85. Your company restricts firewall administrators from modifying firewall logs. Only IT security personnel are allowed to do this. What is this an example of? Option A, due care. Option B, separation of duties. Option C, principle of least privilege. Option D, acceptable use. The correct answer is option B, separation of duties. Question 86. You are the network administrator for a legal firm. Users in Vancouver must be able to view trade secrets for patent submission. You share a network folder called Trade Secrets and allow the following NTFS permissions: Vancouver_staff, read, list folder contents executives, write it _admins, full control regarding Vancouver employees. Which principle is being adhered to? Option A, job rotation. Option B, least privilege. Option C, mandatory vacations. Option D, separation of duties. The correct answer is option B, least privilege. Question 87. Your local ISP provides a PDF file stating a 99.97% service availability for T1 connectivity to the internet. How would you classify this type of documentation? Option A, top secret. Option B, acceptable use policy. Option C, service level agreement. Option D, availability. The correct answer is option C, service level agreement. Question 88. The Accounts Payable Department notices large out-of-country purchases made using a corporate credit card. Juan's details were illegally obtained. He recently received an email from what appeared to be the credit card company asking him to sign into their website to validate his account. How could this have been avoided? Option A, provide credit card holders with smart cards. Option B, tell users to increase the strength of online passwords. Option C, install a workstation-based firewall. Option D, provide security awareness training to employees. The correct answer is option D, provide security awareness training to employees. Question 89. Which of the following statements are true? Choose 2. Option A, security labels are used for data classifications such as restricted and top secret. Option B, PII is applicable only to biometric authentication devices. Option C, forcing user password changes is considered change management. Option D, a person's signature on a check is considered PII. The correct answer is option A, D. Question 90. Which of the following best illustrates potential security problems related to social networking sites? Option A. Other users can easily see your IP address. Option B. Talkative employees can expose a company's intellectual property. Option C. Malicious users can use your pictures for steganography. Option D. Your credit card number is easily stolen. The correct answer is option B. Talkative employees can expose a company's intellectual property. Question 91. As the IT security officer, you establish a security policy requiring that users protect all paper documents so that sensitive client, vendor, or company data is not stolen. What type of policy is this? Option A, privacy. Option B, acceptable use. Option C, clean desk. Option D, password. The correct answer is option C, clean desk. Question 92. What is the primary purpose of enforcing a mandatory vacation policy? Option A, to adhere to government regulation. Option B, to ensure employees are refreshed. Option C, to allow other employees to experience other job roles. Option D, to prevent improper activity. The correct answer is option D, to prevent improper activity. Question 93. What does a privacy policy protect? Option A, customer data. Option B, trade secrets. Option C, employee home directories. Option D, firewall configurations. The correct answer is option A, customer data. Question 94. Which of the following statements about a security policy are true? Choose 2. Option A, users must read and sign the security policy. Option B, it guarantees a level of uptime for IT services. Option C, it is composed of subdocuments. Option D, management approval must be obtained. The correct answer is option C, D. Question 95. You are developing a security training outline for the accounting department. Which 2 items should not be included? Choose 2. Option A, firewall configuration. Option B, the accounting department's support of security initiatives. Option C, physical security. Option D, social engineering. The correct answer is option A, B. Question 96. Choose the correct statement. Option A, users are assigned classification labels to access sensitive data. Option B, a data is assigned clearance levels to access sensitive data. Option C, data is assigned clearance levels to protect sensitive data. Option D, users are assigned clearance levels to access sensitive data. The correct answer is option D. Users are assigned clearance levels to access sensitive data. Question 97. You are a file server administrator for a health organization. Management has asked you to configure your servers to appropriately classify files containing patient medical history data. What is an appropriate data classification for these type of files? Choose all that apply. Option A, high. Option B, medium. Option C, low. Option D, private. The correct answer is option A, D, F. Question 98. You are configuring a Wi-Fi network for a clothing retail outlet. In accordance with PCI regulations, you must ensure default passwords are changed on the wireless router. This is best described as option A, PCI policy. Option B, compliance with security standards. Option C, user education and awareness. Option D, Wi-Fi policy. The correct answer is option B, compliance with security standards. Question 99. Your company provides a paper document shredder on each floor of a building. What security issue does this address? Option A, a data handling. Option B, clean desk policy. Option C, tailgating. Option D, mantrap. The correct answer is option A, data handling. Question 100. Your company's BYOD policy pays a monthly stipend to employees who use their personal smartphones for work purposes. What type of app should the company ensure is installed? Option A, weather app. Option B, eBay app. Option C, PDF reader app. Option D, antivirus app. The correct answer is option D, antivirus app. Question 101. What is the best defense against new viruses? Option A, keeping antivirus definitions up to date. Option B, turning off the computer when not in use. Option C, not connecting to Wi-Fi networks. Option D, using digital certificates for authentication. The correct answer is option A, keeping antivirus definitions up to date. Question 102. You and your IT team have completed drafting security policies for email acceptable use and remote access. What must be done next? Choose 2. Option A, update VPN appliance firmware. Option B, provide security user awareness training. Option C, encrypt all user mail messages. Option D, mandate security awareness testing for users. The correct answer is option B, D. Question 103. You are inspecting a user's system after she has complained about slow internet usage. After analyzing the system, you notice that the MAC address of the default gateway in the ARP cache is referencing the wrong MAC address. What type of attack has occurred? Option A, brute force. Option B, DNS poisoning. Option C, buffer overflow. Option D, ARP poisoning. The correct answer is option D, ARP poisoning. Question 104. You want to implement a security control that limits the amount of tailgating in a high-security environment. Which of the following protective controls would you use? Option A, swipe cards. Option B, man-trap. Option C, locked door. Option D, CMOS settings. The correct answer is option B, man-trap. Question 105. Which of the following descriptions best describes a buffer overflow attack? Option A, injecting database code into a web page. Option B, using a dictionary file to crack passwords. Option C, sending too much data to an application that allows the hacker to run arbitrary code. Option D, altering the source address of a packet. The correct answer is option C, sending too much data to an application that allows the hacker to run arbitrary code. Question 106. You are analyzing web traffic in transit to your web server and you notice someone logging on with a username of Bob with a password of pass or 1 equals 1. Which of the following describes what is happening? Option A, XML injection. Option B, a SQL injection attack. Option C, LDAP injection. Option D, denial of service. The correct answer is option B, a SQL injection attack. Question 107. A user on your network receives an email from the bank asking her to log on to her bank account by following the link provided. What type of attack is this? Option A, phishing. Option B, a spam. Option C, dictionary attack. Option D, spam. The correct answer is option A, phishing. Question 108. What type of attack involves the hacker modifying the source IP address of the packet? Option A, a Christmas attack. Option B, spear phishing. Option C, spoofing. Option D, farming. The correct answer is option C, spoofing. Question 109. Which of the following files might a hacker modify after gaining access to your system in order to achieve DNS redirection? Option A, /etc/password. Option B, hosts. Option C, SAM. Option D, services. The correct answer is option B, hosts. Question 110. What type of attack involves the hacker sending too much data to a service or application? Option A, birthday attack. Option B, typo squatting. Option C, eavesdrop. Option D, buffer overflow. The correct answer is option D, buffer overflow. Question 111. Which of the following methods could be used to prevent ARP poisoning on the network? Choose 2. Option A, static ARP entries. Option B, patching. Option C, antivirus software. Option D, physical security. The correct answer is option A, D. Question 112. As a network administrator, what should you do to help prevent buffer overflow attacks from occurring on your systems? Option A, static ARP entries. Option B, antivirus software. Option C, physical security. Option D, patching. The correct answer is option D, patching. Question 113. Which of the following is the term for a domain name that is registered and deleted repeatedly as to avoid paying for the domain name? Option A, DNS redirection. Option B, domain poisoning. Option C, domain kiting. Option D, a transitive access. The correct answer is option C, domain kiting. Question 114. You receive many calls from customers stating that your website seems to be slow in responding. You notice malformed requests at a high rate. What type of attack is occurring? Option A, eavesdrop. Option B, the denial of service. Option C, man in the middle. Option D, social engineer. The correct answer is option B, denial of service. Question 115. What type of attack is a SMUF attack? Option A, distributed denial of service, DDoS. Option B, the denial of service, DOS. Option C, privilege escalation. Option D, malicious insider threat. The correct answer is option A, distributed denial of service, DDoS. Question 116. Your manager has ensured that a policy is implemented that requires all employees to shred sensitive documents. What type of attack is your manager hoping to prevent? Option A, tailgating. Option B, the denial of service. Option C, social engineering. Option D, dumpster diving. The correct answer is option D, dumpster diving. Question 117. What type of attack involves the hacker inserting a client-side script into the web page? Option A, XSS. Option B, watering hole attack. Option C, ARP poisoning. Option D, SQL injection. The correct answer is option A, XSS. Question 118. Your manager has read about SQL injection attacks. What would you recommend to protect against them? Option A, patching. Option B, antivirus. Option C, input validation. Option D, firewall. The correct answer is option C, input validation. Question 119. A hacker ARP poisons everyone connected to the wireless network so that all traffic passes through the hacker's laptop. What type of attack is this? Option A, rainbow tables. Option B, man in the middle. Option C, DNS poison. Option D, spoofing. The correct answer is option B, man in the middle. Question 120. Which of the following best describes a zero-day attack? Option A, an attack that modifies the source address of the packet. Option B, an attack that changes the computer's system date to 00/00/00. Option C, an attack that never happens. Option D, an attack that uses an unknown exploit. The correct answer is option D, an attack that uses an unknown exploit. Question 121. What type of file on your hard drive stores preferences from websites? Option A, cookie. Option B, hosts. Option C, all musts. Option D, attachments. The correct answer is option A, cookie. Question 122. What type of attack involves the hacker disconnecting one of the parties and continues the communication while impersonating that system? Option A, man in the middle. Option B, the denial of service. Option C, SQL injection. Option D, session hijacking. The correct answer is option D, session hijacking. Question 123. What type of password attack involves the use of a dictionary file and modifications of the words? Option A, dictionary attack. Option B, brute force attack. Option C, hybrid attack. Option D, modification attack. The correct answer is option C, hybrid attack. Question 124. Which of the following countermeasures is designed to protect against a brute force password attack? Option A, patching. Option B, account lockout. Option C, password complexity. Option D is strong passwords. The correct answer is option B, account lockout. Question 125. 3 employees within the company have received phone calls from an individual asking about personal finance information. What type of attack is occurring? Option A, phishing. Option B, whaling. Option C, tailgating. Option D, vishing. The correct answer is option D, vishing. Question 126. Tom was told to download a free tax program. After installing, his system is slow and his antivirus is notifying him. What type of malware has he installed? Option A, keylogger. Option B, a Trojan. Option C, worm. Option D, logic bomb. The correct answer is option B, Trojan. Question 127. Jeff reports that he is receiving a large number of unsolicited text messages to his phone. What type of attack is occurring? Option A, bluesnarfing. Option B, whaling. Option C, a bluejacking. Option D, packet sniffing. The correct answer is option C, bluejacking. Question 128. An employee is suspected of sharing company secrets through personal photos. The hashes do not match the originals. How was the employee sharing secrets? Option A, the digital signatures. Option B, a steganography. Option C, MP3 stego. Option D, whaling. The correct answer is option B, steganography. Question 129. You arrive at work today and someone says, "I forgot my pass at home, can I go in with you?" What type of attack could be occurring? Option A, tailgating. Option B, dumpster diving. Option C, brute force. Option D, whaling. The correct answer is option A, tailgating. Question 130. Your manager replaces combo padlocks with electronic swipe cards. What type of social engineering attack is your manager hoping to avoid? Option A, hoaxes. Option B, tailgating. Option C, dumpster diving. Option D, shoulder surfing. The correct answer is option D, shoulder surfing. Question 131. Jane notices suspicious activity. Looking at figure 4:1, what type of attack was performed? Option A, integer overflow. Option B, directory traversal/command injection. Option C, malicious add-on. Option D, header manipulation. The correct answer is option B, directory traversal/command injection. Question 132. Which type of threat is mitigated by shredding paper documents? Option A, rootkit. Option B, spyware. Option C, shoulder surfing. Option D, physical. The correct answer is option D, physical. Question 133. One of your users reports that when she visits websites, pop-up advertisements appear incessantly. What caused the problem? Option A, a cross-site scripting attack. Option B, worm. Option C, pudware. Option D is spyware. The correct answer is option C, adware. Question 134. Which description best defines a computer virus? Option A, a computer program that replicates itself. Option B, a file with a .vbs file extension. Option C, a computer program that gathers user information. Option D, a computer program that runs malicious actions. The correct answer is option D, a computer program that runs malicious actions. Question 135. An exploit connects to a specific TCP port and presents an administrative command prompt. What type of attack is this? Option A, botnet. Option B, a Trojan. Option C, privilege escalation. Option D, logic bomb. The correct answer is option C, privilege escalation. Question 136. Ahmed creates a program that connects to a chat room and waits to receive commands. He embeds it into an AVI file. Once activated, what will be created? Option A, botnet. Option B, DDoS. Option C, logic bomb. Option D, worm. The correct answer is option A, botnet. Question 137. A user reports USB keyboard problems. You notice a small connector capturing everything a user types in. What type of hardware is this? Option A, smart card. Option B, a Trojan. Option C, keylogger. Option D, PS/2 converter. The correct answer is option C, keylogger. Question 138. What is the difference between a rootkit and privilege escalation? Option A, rootkits propagate themselves. Option B, privilege escalation is the result of a rootkit. Option C, rootkits are the result of privilege escalation. Option D, each uses a different TCP port. The correct answer is option B, privilege escalation is the result of a rootkit. Question 139. Which of the following are true regarding backdoors? Choose 2. Option A, they are malicious code. Option B, they allow remote users access to TCP port 25. Option C, they are made accessible through rootkits. Option D, they provide access to the Windows root account. The correct answer is option A, C. Question 140. You are adding CMOS hardening to existing server security policies. What kind of security threat are you referring to? Option A, changing the amount of installed RAM. Option B, changing CPU throttling settings. Option C, changing the boot order. Option D, changing power management settings. The correct answer is option C, changing the boot order. Question 141. Which items apply to USB security? Choose 2. Option A, disallow external USB drives larger than 1 TB. Option B, disable USB ports. Option C, prevent corporate data from being copied to USB devices unless encrypted. Option D, prevent corporate data from being copied to USB devices unless USB port encryption is enabled. The correct answer is option B, C. Question 142. Which of the following are not considered serious cell phone threats? Choose 2. Option A, hackers posing as cell towers. Option B, having Bluetooth enabled. Option C, changing the boot order. Option D is spyware. The correct answer is option B, C. Question 143. What is defined as the transmission of unwelcome bulk messages? Option A, worm. Option B, ping of death. Option C, spam. Option D, dose. The correct answer is option C, spam. Question 144. Which technology separates storage from the server? Option A, router. Option B, switch. Option C, NAS. Option D, wireless router. The correct answer is option C, NAS. Question 145. Employees need a single network for data, voice, and other services. What type of service provides this? Option A, Ethernet switch. Option B, PBX. Option C, NAS. Option D, router. The correct answer is option B, PBX. Question 146. Botnets can be used to set what type of coordinated attack in motion? Option A, DDoS. Option B, cross-site scripting. Option C, privilege escalation. Option D, rootkit. The correct answer is option A, DDoS. Question 147. As a Windows administrator, you configure a service to run with a limited rights account. Why? Option A, to prevent computer worms from entering the network. Option B, to prevent a hacker from receiving elevated privileges. Option C, Windows networking services will not run with administrative rights. Option D, Windows networking services must run with limited access. The correct answer is option B, to prevent a hacker from receiving elevated privileges. Question 148. Discovered in 1991, the Michelangelo virus overwrites hard disk sectors each year on March 6. What type of virus is this? Option A, a zero-day. Option B, a worm. Option C, a Trojan. Option D, logic bomb. The correct answer is option D, logic bomb. Question 149. Stuxnet hides its presence while reprogramming industrial computer systems and transmits copies of itself. To which of the following does Stuxnet apply? Choose 2. Option A, rootkit. Option B, a spam. Option C, a worm. Option D, hoodware. The correct answer is option A, C. Question 150. A piece of malicious code uses dictionary attacks to gain administrative accounts and links compromised computers together. What term applies? Option A, exploit. Option B, botnet. Option C, logic bomb. Option D, backdoor. The correct answer is option B, botnet. Question 151. Which of the following is addressed by User Account Control, UAC? Option A, privilege escalation. Option B, hoodware. Option C, spyware. Option D, worms. The correct answer is option A, privilege escalation. Question 152. Which of the following items are affected by spyware? Choose 2. Option A, memory. Option B, IP address. Option C, computer name. Option D, network bandwidth. The correct answer is option A, D. Question 153. Juanita reports that her browser homepage keeps changing to websites offering savings. What is causing this? Option A, Firefox on Linux automatically changes the homepage. Option B, Juanita is experiencing a denial of service attack. Option C, Juanita's user account has been compromised. Option D, Juanita's browser configuration is being changed by adware. The correct answer is option D. Juanita's browser configuration is being changed by adware. Question 154. Which of the following is true regarding Trojan software? Option A. It secretly gathers user information. Option B. It is self-replicating. Option C. It can be propagated through P2P networks. Option D. It automatically spreads through Windows file and print sharing networks. The correct answer is option C. It can be propagated through P2P networks. Question 155. Your files have been replaced with random filenames and there is a text document with payment instructions for decryption. What is this? Option A. Cryptoware. Option B. Malware. Option C. Criminalware. Option D. Ransomware. The correct answer is option D. Ransomware. Question 156. Refer to figure 5:1. Which two items should be configured? Option A. Real-time protection should be enabled. Option B. A custom scan should be configured. Option C. Virus and spyware definitions should be updated. Option D. The last scan should have been in the evening. The correct answer is option A, C. Question 157. What type of malware dynamically alters itself to avoid detection? Option A. A chameleon malware. Option B. Polymorphic malware. Option C. Changeling malware. Option D. Armored virus. The correct answer is option B. Polymorphic malware. Question 158. Which of the following actions would not reduce the likelihood of malware infection? Choose all that apply. Option A. Keeping virus definitions up to date. Option B. Scanning removable media. Option C. Encrypting hard disk contents. Option D. Using NAT-capable routers. The correct answer is option C, D. Question 159. A user complains that their system is unresponsive and ads are popping up. Which actions could have led to this? Choose all that apply. Option A. Clicking a web search result. Option B. Viewing a web page. Option C. Watching a move in AVI file format. Option D. Inserting a USB flash drive. The correct answer is option A, B, C, D. Question 160. Web developers provide malformed URLs and random data to test their code. What term describes their actions? Option A. Cross-site scripting. Option B. Fuzzing. Option C. Patching. Option D. Debugging. The correct answer is option B. Fuzzing. Question 161. The process of disabling unneeded network services on a computer is referred to as what? Option A. Patching. Option B. Fuzzing. Option C. Hardening. Option D. Debugging. The correct answer is option C. Hardening. Question 162. Which problem might input validation solve? Option A. Cross-site scripting. Option B. Fuzzing. Option C. Hardening. Option D. Patching. The correct answer is option A. Cross-site scripting. Question 163. Which of the following lessens the success of dictionary password attacks? Option A. Password complexity requirements. Option B. Account lockout threshold. Option C. Password hints. Option D. Enforce password history. The correct answer is option A. Password complexity requirements. Question 164. A radius server is used to authenticate users. You notice many more accounts than users. What should be done? Option A. Delete all accounts not linked to a user. Option B. Disable all accounts not linked to a user. Option C. Verify how accounts are used and then delete unnecessary accounts. Option D. Verify how accounts are used and then disable unnecessary accounts. The correct answer is option D. Verify how accounts are used and then disable unnecessary accounts. Question 165. The 802.11n wireless network must be layer 2 secured. You want to control which specific wireless devices are allowed to connect. How? Option A. SIM card. Option B. NetBIOS computer name. Option C. MAC address. Option D. IP address. The correct answer is option C, MAC address. Question 166. What is the best definition of the IEEE 802.1x standard? Option A. It defines a group of wireless standards. Option B. It defines the Ethernet standard. Option C. It defines network access control only for wireless networks. Option D. It defines network access control for wired and wireless networks. The correct answer is option D. It defines network access control for wired and wireless networks. Question 167. You are hardening a Linux computer and have disabled SSH in favor of Telnet. Identify your error. Option A. Secure Telnet should have public key authentication enabled. Option B. Only strong passwords should be used with Telnet. Option C. SSH should have been used instead of Telnet. Option D. The Telnet port should have been changed. The correct answer is option C. SSH should have been used instead of Telnet. Question 168. Which term refers to the standardized security parameters for newly deployed workstations? Option A. Initial baseline configuration. Option B. Principle of least privilege. Option C. Sysprept image. Option D. Local security policy. The correct answer is option A. Initial baseline configuration. Question 169. The periodic assessment of security policy compliance is referred to as what? Option A. Remediation. Option B. Hardening. Option C. Continuous security monitoring. Option D. A trend analysis. The correct answer is option C. Continuous security monitoring. Question 170. Clients violating health policies will receive an IP address placing them on a restricted subnet to install software. What refers to the role of these servers? Option A. Isolation. Option B. Remediation. Option C. Validation. Option D. Authentication. The correct answer is option B. Remediation. Question 171. Personnel decide to reduce the amount of time an authentication cookie is valid. What type of attack have they responded to? Option A. DOS. Option B. Dictionary. Option C. Privilege escalation. Option D. Cross-site request forgery. The correct answer is option D. Cross-site request forgery. Question 172. A network appliance on the DMZ network configures thresholds to notify the IT group. What will be triggered when any of these thresholds is violated? Option A. Alarm. Option B. Alert. Option C. Remediation. Option D. Input validation. The correct answer is option A. Alarm. Question 173. You notice an exorbitant amount of SMTP traffic leaving the local machine each morning. What type of analysis was performed? Option A. Forensic. Option B. A trend. Option C. Network statistical. Option D. A vulnerability. The correct answer is option B. Trend. Question 174. Roman's application fails repeatedly because of unforeseen circumstances. Which secure coding guideline was not adhered to? Option A. Packet encryption. Option B. Digital signatures. Option C. Error handling. Option D. Hardening. The correct answer is option C. Error handling. Question 175. What can be done to harden the Windows operating system? Choose 3. Option A. Disable system restore points. Option B. Disable unnecessary services. Option C. Patch the operating system. Option D. Configure EFS. The correct answer is option B, C, D. Question 176. You are configuring a fleet of laptops for traveling employees. What should you configure? Choose 3. Option A. Disable USB ports. Option B. Require USB device encryption. Option C. Enable and configure the Windows firewall. Option D. Install and configure antivirus software. The correct answer is option B, C, D. Question 177. In which order should you perform these steps for new accounting computers? Option A. Join the Active Directory domain. Option B, apply all operating system patches. Option C, ensure the virus scanner is up to date. Option D, log into the domain to receive group policy settings. The correct answer is option C, B, A, D, E. Question 178. Which of the following items can help prevent ARP cache poisoning? Choose 3. Option A, use 802.1x security. Option B, disable ARP. Option C, patch the operating system. Option D, use digital signatures for all network traffic. The correct answer is option A, D, E. Question 179. One employee discovers they can return all records by entering in SQL string. What secure coding guideline was ignored? Option A, SQL injection prevention. Option B, input validation. Option C, disabling of SQL indexes. Option D, user authentication. The correct answer is option B, input validation. Question 180. You notice repeated failed attempts to execute a zone transfer. What type of attack was attempted? Option A, ARP poisoning. Option B, cross-site scripting. Option C, DNS poisoning. Option D, MAC flooding. The correct answer is option C, DNS poisoning. Question 181. A network security audit exposes 3 insecure wireless routers using default configurations. Which security principle has been ignored? Option A, application patch management. Option B, device hardening. Option C, input validation. Option D, principle of least privilege. The correct answer is option B, device hardening. Question 182. Which of the following standards must authenticate computing devices before allowing network access? Option A, a router. Option B, a hub. Option C, IEEE 802.1x. Option D, IEEE 802.11n. The correct answer is option C, IEEE 802.1x. Question 183. What will prevent frequent repeated malicious attacks against user account passwords? Option A, minimum password age. Option B, password hints. Option C, password history. Option D, account lockout. The correct answer is option D, account lockout. Question 184. Which item would best apply a standard security baseline to many computers? Option A, a disk image of the operating system. Option B, security templates distributed through group policy. Option C, password settings distributed through group policy. Option D, security templates distributed through a local security policy. The correct answer is option B, security templates distributed through group policy. Question 185. How would you determine whether your computers are secure after patching and hardening? Option A, performance baseline. Option B, security templates. Option C, penetration testing. Option D, password cracking. The correct answer is option C, penetration testing. Question 186. While hardening a Windows server, you decide to disable services. How can you ensure this won't affect others? Option A, run the net start command. Option B, disable them and check logs. Option C, right-click and choose Show Dependency Chain. Option D, view the Dependencies tab. The correct answer is option D, view the Dependencies tab. Question 187. Which of the following will harden Windows 8.1? Choose 2. Option A, use a Class C IP address. Option B, configure log archiving. Option C, configure USB device restrictions. Option D, disable unused services. The correct answer is option C, D. Question 188. How can you prevent rogue machines from connecting to your network? Option A, deploy an IEEE 802.1x configuration. Option B, use strong passwords. Option C, use IPv6. Option D, deploy an IEEE 802.11 configuration. The correct answer is option A, deploy an IEEE 802.1x configuration. Question 189. What can be done to secure the network traffic that is generated when administering your wireless router? Option A. Use HTTPS with IPv6. Option B. Use HTTP with PKI. Option C. Use HTTP with IPv6. Option D. Use HTTPS with PKI. The correct answer is option D. Use HTTPS with PKI. Question 190. What should you configure to ensure macro security on all stations? Option A. Configure the spreadsheet application on each computer. Option B. Create an EFS PKI certificate. Option C. Use group policy to enforce the baseline. Option D. Use group policy to distribute macros. The correct answer is option C. Use group policy to enforce the baseline. Question 191. Aiden forgot to do what before creating his Linux image? Option A. Sysprep the installation. Option B. Patch the application software. Option C. Turn on anti-malware monitoring. Option D. Encrypt the hard drive. The correct answer is option B. Patch the application software. Question 192. Acme Data Mining must implement the fastest possible solution for processing data. Which technology should you implement? Option A. SQL. Option B. NoSQL. Option C. SATA. Option D. No SATA. The correct answer is option B. NoSQL. Question 193. What else should be done to further secure the web app for customer transactions? Option A. Use JavaScript for server-side validation. Option B. Use PKI. Option C. Use a VPN. Option D. Use JavaScript for client-side validation. The correct answer is option D. Use JavaScript for client-side validation. Question 194. How do you address your manager's concerns about Android smartphone protection? Option A. Implement SCADA. Option B. Implement PKI VPN certificates. Option C. Implement screen locking, device encryption, patching, and anti-malware. Option D. Implement HTTPS. The correct answer is option C. Implement screen locking, device encryption, patching, and anti-malware. Question 195. Check firmware updates for which of the following? Option A. Smart TV, gaming console, printer, HVAC, wireless router. Option B. Refrigerator, printer, wireless router, electrical outlets. Option C. HVAC, fire extinguisher, gaming console. Option D. A gaming console, Android devices, fire extinguisher. The correct answer is option A. Smart TV, gaming console, printer, HVAC, wireless router. Question 196. Which enterprise class items should be patched regularly? Choose all that apply. Option A. Mainframes. Option B. Thin clients. Option C. Public cloud virtualization hosts. Option D. IP addresses. The correct answer is option A. B.